Legitimate blockbuster games are awesome. Even creative little startups have their own special merit. And then there are the imitators, blockbuster copycats thrown together, sometimes using the same code, sometimes not even finished, just to make a quick buck riding off video game fame. Here are 10 of the worst video game rip-offs. Number 10. Pokeballs Training. This is a game using Pokemon Go's huge success, basically a Pokemon Go training game, where you literally just throw Pokeballs at things like when you're catching something in Pokemon Go, except you don't really catch anything apart from knockoff Pokemon. Also, the balls don't quite move the same, so any training you get won't really be of any use. Also, Pokemon Go is free, so just play that. 9. Zanda, the Linked Swords. This is such a rip-off of the world-famous Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zanda. Oof. Such a blatant copy, it almost makes you think that this is some kind of joke. The funny part is that it's so buggy, getting to the end of this painful copy is somewhat of a legend in itself. 8. SEPIA Go. This game is an obvious rip-off of Nintendo's hit game Splatoon. You go around trying to paint as much as possible in a cartoon-like third-person world, just like Splatoon. But you won't have to try and get to know these characters because they're literally just the Splatoon characters. 7. Another Bound. This one isn't too bad as far as clones go, although underneath all of the new textures you quickly realise it's just a straight duplicate of Metroid Prime. At least they've taken a bit of time to make it seem like a different game. 6. Classic ROBO War. Mega Man fans will recoil in a joint cringe on seeing this blatant rip. Literally all they have changed in this Mega Man rip-off is the colour of the suit and the name. Even the game description in the App Store is the Mega Man X description with the name changed to Robot. 5. The Legend of Titan. There are a lot of Overwatch fans out there who will recognise how similar this game is to the successful Overwatch. It's literally just a clone of the game, and when developers were even asked why they hadn't changed anything, they said that the characters were just placeholders that they were going to build on, but never got round to it. 4. 3D Cartoon Land Safari. This game for the iPhone is literally just Super Mario 3D Land, but with worse graphics and horrible controls. Nintendo are usually pretty strict and efficient at picking up clones and imitators, but 3D Cartoon Land Safari must have just slipped through the net. 3. Sword Requiem. The Fire Emblem series has a massive following who love the way the game plays, the characters, the storyline, all of it. Sword Requiem is just Fire Emblem with different named characters and slightly different designs. 2. Final Combat. Team Fortress 2 is pretty much one of the most popular PC games ever, which means it's gonna have its fair share of copycats. Final Combat does this horribly, with the same type of characters and gameplay being a blatant mimic. Why play a knockoff version when the original is free? And at number 1, Mole Cart. At number 1 we have Mole Cart. Yeah, Mole Cart. Guess what game this is ripping off? It's amazing that this one is still about. In fact, Nintendo called them straight out and had them take it down as it's a blatant copy of Mario Kart. Even the courses are the same, to which they took action by replacing a few more of the textures, making it more original. Strangely, Nintendo seemed to be okay with that. Did we miss any video game rip-offs? Comment below.
Enter now!